Alright, hello, hi, welcome back to me actually uploading. As you sure you can see, we are in the prototype lobby, and as I'm sure you've read the title, I'm going to be telling you today how to grind the skills in Hypixel Skyblock. And this is something that I'm sure all Hypixel Skyblock players don't really enjoy doing, but they know that it helps them, and when they're getting their skill levels up, it gives them a little bit of time to sort of hang out with their friends and get some skills. Just a little bit of time. Yeah. So some people spend more time than others. Let's just say that. But today, I'm going to go with this order and explain every skill on this top row. These bottom ones are kind of like, and taming again. The bottom ones are kind of obvious. I'm sure you guys know how to get these bottom ones. If you don't, then carpentry, you just craft things. Rune crafting, you just kill runic mobs and combine runes together. Social, you just visit other people's islands, and also when people visit your island, you get it as well. Taming, you just have a pet equipped. That's literally it. And catacombs, you just kind of do catacombs. So yeah. So I believe the first one should be farming. As you can see, my farming level is not particularly amazing. I won't lie. But if you're grinding farming XP, then there are as many tips that I can give you. The first one is sugarcane. Sugarcane is incredibly good for farming XP, and so are pumpkins. As you can see, I kind of made like most of my island into a pumpkin farm, or like most of my main island, because I couldn't be bothered to build it underneath my island. So I just did it here because I'm dumb like that sometimes. And yeah, pumpkins and sugarcane, both of them are very, very good. I tend to use both. Um, because I can't be bothered to really build massive farms, so I tend to farm these pumpkins and then farm the sugarcane that I just showed you down there, and then farm the pumpkin again and just go over and over. Pumpkin dicer is good if you're farming pumpkins because it gives you plus 5% farming XP from pumpkins, and mine also has the blessed reforge, so it gives you a further 4% farming XP. So that's bug, and I think they actually fixed the bug that... No, they didn't. Okay. At the moment, as you could just see there's a bug where it doesn't actually insta-break pumpkins. I think they're working on a patch for that, but, you know. It's to do with the new update and the whole, like, mining, farming speed and stuff, and also it would probably help if... Do I have a god pot on? Oh, I do. Why is there just a gap? Oh, there we go. Okay, my brain hurts. Anyways, yeah. And in terms of the pet, epic rabbit, probably the best option, because the rare rabbit also has the same ability, but the epic version boosts the farming XP by more than the rare one, and even though it takes more XP to level up, it's still better. So like a level 74 rabbit boosts it by 22.2%. A level 76 rare rabbit would boost it by less, even though it's a higher level. So if you do have a rare rabbit, I'd recommend upgrading it to epic, because it literally it's just free farming XP basically. And yeah, so that's about it for farming. I believe the next should be mining. Oh wait, actually no, melon minions. Those are very good for farming XP. I have a tier 11 one here with a super compactor and a farm crystal. If you can't manage to place all of your minions around the farm crystal, then it doesn't really matter, but farm crystals are good, and melon minions are kind of okay if you don't really like grinding farming XP, but manually farming is still so much better. And yeah. So next is mining, and mining, that's collections. I'm good. Mining is another one which I'm sure most people can agree is not very fun. So luckily for us, snow minions exist, and I have a tier 11 one here, which I've had down for a while. I could get like more, but I can't really be bothered. And also, at the moment, because of the new update, I'm using mithril minions. I keep saying K-Tex is actually in my co-op, so it's technically we, but like I'm just saying I because you know it's easier. Yeah, mithril minions are well, we've only had them down for like not even long enough for them to be full, even though they're all tier 1 because they're super expensive to craft. But yeah, they're pretty pog. I can't wait to see how much money and XP we get from them. I'm gonna empty them later, but I believe they're actually quite good for mining XP now. So if you are grinding mining, then mithril minions kind of seem pog. But main thing is snow minions, and also obviously manually mining. If you are gonna do it the manual way, silverfish pet. That's also good for if you're using snow minions because, as you can see, it boosts your mining XP. Refined stonk. I don't have one of those. I do have a stonk, but it's not refined. It's magnetic. Magnetic is actually, I'm not quite sure how it works because magnetic gives you 16% extra mining experience while mining. Well, it says extra experience while mining, and I don't know whether that's experience like XP orbs or whether it's mining experience. I think it's XP orbs, but I'm not sure. Anyway, refined is good. Also recombobulate it if you have the money to, and mineral armor, and then just mine endstone. Pretty much is how you grind mining XP. That may be completely wrong. Mithril may actually be like 100 times better. I genuinely don't know, but you'll have to do some investigating. Yeah, that's mining. Next is combat, I believe, and combat is a very good skill because, as I'm sure you all know, but if you don't, it makes you deal more damage to mobs. And once you get to combat 25, you'll deal 100% more damage to mobs, which is very good because that effectively means if you're here, then you deal 0%. If you're here, you deal 100%. So basically, here you deal double your damage than if you were here. And then if you go on to combat 50, that's 200% more damage to everything in the game. Every mob in the game. So yeah, combat is a very good skill, and it's actually relatively easy to do. Pretty much, you just get a wolf pet, and you just do revs. Whatever the highest tier that it's possible for you to do of revs, just do revs. And that's pretty much how you get combat XP. It's literally that simple. Foraging. Another pretty simple one. You can use foraging minions, but they're not really that good. I don't know why I went over here, because that's where a cocoa bean minion was, not a foraging minion. But, like, I'm not pretty sure they're not really that good, even if you have a tier 11 one. So the only way you can really do it is with a tree capitator. Mine's only moil because I can't really be bothered to put toil on it because it's like 1,000,000 coins, and I also don't have mining 25, so it would mean I'd have to get someone else to do it, and it's not, I just can't be bothered. So it's moil right now, which gives you plus 2% foraging XP, but the toil log. If you don't know where to get all of these reforges from, by the way, you go to here, the blacksmith. If the server could not be dying, that would be nice. You come over here. You come over here to the blacksmith, and server. I swear, server. I swear. Okay, and then you go over here, and there's the smithmonger. That gives you the blessed reforge. That gives you the refined reforge, and that gives you the toil reforge. There's also this one which gives you the moil reforge, which is the one I just showed you. But yeah, that is foraging. You just mine trees. And also the ocelot pet is very helpful. I only have a common one right now. As you guys have probably guessed, I don't really grind foraging that much. I need to upgrade this to epic. Epic is the best rarity for all XP boosting pets, the Guardian, any of them, epic is the best rarity. Except legendary. I mean, if you want to get a legendary one, you can, but like most of them are useless. Except for the wolf, because the wolf only gives you combat XP boost at legendary, so that needs to be legendary if you want combat XP boost. And yeah. Foraging, another pretty simple one. And fishing. Pretty much, you fish. You can use fish minions, but fish minions are super expensive. We used to have fish minions down, but they used to only be like tier 4 or 5. They're actually kind of okay for money. But in terms of fishing XP, I think we got like 20k XP from them per day. And it's pain. I am actually fishing 26 now, which means I have every sea creature in the game unlocked. Which is pretty pog. But, yeah. Does it actually say when you... Oh, it does say Yeti, okay, yeah. Yeah, fishing minions are kind of good, but then super expensive. Like, I think a tier 11 one is like 12 million coins or something like that. And that's one minion, so yeah, I can kind of recommend not getting those. Shredder is actually an incredibly underrated fishing rod, okay? This Shredder, props to Katex for getting this all the way up to expertise 8. I didn't do that. This is actually his old rod. He has a rod of the sea now because he kind of sweats fishing a bit more than I do. And he gave me this rod. And it's actually very good. Rod of the Sea is probably better, but a lot of people, if they're grinding fishing, they tend to go for the Rod of Legends as opposed to the Shredder. The Shredder is actually very underrated. As you can see, you can get quite a lot of sea creature chance out of this. This one gives you 15% sea creature chance. And on top of that, it gives you 75% fishing speed, which is very, very good. And it's very underrated because if you think about it, more sea creature chance is not good if you fish slower. If you fish 15% faster, because the Rod of Legends only gives you 60% fishing speed, but have 1 or 2 less sea creature chance, then you're going to be more efficient at getting fishing XP. So, honestly, I recommend the Shredder if anyone's grinding fishing. It's very good, and it also allows you to pretty much one-tap every sea creature as soon as it comes out of the water. So you basically don't have to like turn around and go but and then like get your sword out and fight it. You can just go like this, and then when you get a sea creature, you can just except if it's a squid. If squids are annoying, like die. If you get a sea creature. You get the point. You can pretty much just like go like this and then recast and it will just kill the sea creature for you. So yeah, it's very overpowered in many ways. I can strongly recommend it. If you do get one, you need to put both the sword enchants and the fishing enchants on it. Otherwise it won't deal that much damage. But yeah, strongly recommend that for fishing. And next is Enchanting. Now as you can see, I kind of sweat Enchanting. I have this level 100 Guardian pet, right? And if you guys don't know, an epic pet requires 18.6 million XP to get it to level 100. And I'll try to put a picture of my Sky Crypt on the screen. I'll probably forget though, so if I don't, then it's just because I forgot. But this pet actually has over 100 million pet XP on it. And only 18.6 of that is there to get it to level 100. So yeah, I sweat Enchanting a lot, and if you don't know how to grind Enchanting XP, it's pretty simple. You get this thing, which you unlock at Enchanting level 5. If you're not already Enchanting level 5, then it's pretty easy to get just from... It's not Enchanting level 5. What Enchanting level is it? So Enchanting level 10. Okay, so Enchanting level 10 is actually pretty easy to get if you just grind, like, if you just enchant things, it's pretty easy. So yeah, if you do that and then you unlock the experimentation table, which will be in your recipe book and then enchanting recipes, and it's here. So yeah, it's really cheap. And then it gives you this, and you can place it down, and it looks like this. And there's these two things that you can do. This one you only unlock at enchanting 25, and then it goes to this, and you can literally get millions upon millions of enchanting XP per day from it, and it's very overpowered, and it's got me to enchanting 53, and I'm actually going for enchanting 60, which is the maximum now. It used to be 50, but now it's 60. So I'm actually going for that, and hopefully I'll get it sometime soon. But yeah, enchanting really easy. You just do these. Having bits helps. You get them from the cookie buff. Because you can use them to reset the experiments, because you can only do these once a day. But then if you have bits, so once you do them, there's a button appears here, and I think the first time it costs 150 bits and 100 levels, and then you can reset them all and you can do them again. So I tend to do that every day. I'll do them twice each day. The second reset costs 300 bits and 200 levels, and then the third one's like super expensive. I never ever do the third one. But yeah, I can recommend just doing these every day and then maybe resetting it once. Resetting it twice is kind of expensive. You can do it if you want, but like I usually don't. And I really can strongly recommend not resetting a third time because it's super expensive to do. Alchemy, literally you brew potions. There is no pet that boosts alchemy XP. Oh yeah, by the way, Guardian boosts enchanting XP. As you can see, level 100 boosts it by 30%, which is actually quite a lot. So yeah, get one of those. They're really easy to level up as well. But yeah, alchemy, you literally brew potions. There is no pet in the game that boosts alchemy XP, so you don't even need to worry about that. Although what I can recommend doing is buying a sheep pet from the auction house, a level 1, and then leveling it up to like whatever level you get it to, and then reselling it, because that tends to make you get your money back from the alchemy XP. And in terms of what potions to brew, most of them barely give you anything. The only ones that are really useful are speed potions, which you make with enchanted sugarcane. Those are the best ones. Or enchanted blaze rods, which make strength pots, but those are super expensive and they only give you about the same amount of XP as enchanted sugarcane. So enchanted sugarcane is definitely the way. If you are making them, then make sure you put enchanted glowstone in there as well, because that makes them sell to, the actual potions will sell for 5,000 coins to an NPC, and if you don't put enchanted glowstone dust in there, then they'll only sell for about 100 coins, so that makes you a little bit of your money back as well. Yeah, that's alchemy, and I believe that is all of the skills. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you do me a favor and subscribe and like the video. I haven't done this in a while, so that's why I keep going, like, and also social display exists. If you play hypixel skyblock and you want to get on this board, it resets monthly, by the way, so I'm not just a nerd who's never ever got any person to visit his island other than one. But if you do want to get on this board, then feel free to visit my island. I'll be very grateful because it does give me social XP every time you visit, and if you also AFK on my island, it will give me even more social XP. So if you guys want to be nice and do that, then you can do that, and I will be very grateful. And yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I decide to make another video. Probably going to be a while, but yeah, bye.